What's up, everybody? Welcome to another Let's Play Minecraft with Brian and Greg. I'm Greg, that's Brian.
I'm Brian, that's Greg.
That's right, and we are setting the timer for 15 minutes, but I'm dancing around. So yeah, what happens here, there we go. Every day, ladies and gentlemen.
Greg, more importantly, we are starving. We just jumped in on 3 meats.
I have some things to explain.
Okay.
So, oh, that's not how you eat. The idea here, ladies and gentlemen, is that every day at 10:30, Brian and I post a new 15-minute video of us playing this here Minecraft. Because we love it, but we're noobs. We're learning as we go. Here's the problem, Brian. We do these in blocks. So I stopped, right? And then I went home, and I played some more. When I started the save at home, I noticed that even though it showed us in the mine over here we built, remember?
Yeah.
It showed us in that mine, but then when I started the build, it dropped me way across the world. So I've had to run here while you were getting some water, finishing up a meeting to get back here. Now that I'm back here, here's the other downside to all this. I had played more on this save at home,
right,
but forgot to upload it to the PlayStation Cloud. So I had put in cool steps here. I had put in steps over here. I'd filled it in to make it look good. Now we're just back to, and like, I made this pit because things were escaping. Yep. Our sex dungeon. People were escaping our sex dungeon. So
Greg.
Yeah.
It's not about all that. It's about the experience.
It's true. I mean, it's not a big deal to rebuild in Minecraft, but I'm more upset that the house looks done. One thing I discovered while you were gone is that I kill I keep the animals in 2. Otherwise, they just start escaping. And even then, sometimes you come by and they've made a break for it, but whatever. Come here, pig. There you go. Then I just
want you to know that I love you no matter what. I
love you too. But like, I found that the pigs were standing on each other's back and then walking out. All right, here's the next thing to address since we took time off from the Minecrafts, all right? We discovered that they started posting out of order.
Yep.
So everybody was like, hey, this is yesterday's video. We're like, oh, sorry. And then we posted today's video, but it turns out that today's video was actually yesterday's video, and yesterday's video was today's video. So all of a sudden, like, this whole sex dungeon was here. People just saw it, and then the next one, we built it. So time was broken.
It happens, though. I mean,
yeah,
I remember, like, I used to watch Breaking Bad.
Right.
And sometimes they would randomly put on the wrong episodes.
Right.
Oh, wait, no, that never happened.
Well, I mean,
there would have been riots.
Breaking Bad wasn't daily, and to their credit, they knew they were going to go for a long time, whereas you and I kind of just were like, one day, let's play Minecraft, and everybody's like, you should do that more often. Like, oh, crap.
Yeah,
now we actually got to do it.
Man, now we got to do it forever. Not got it, because I love doing it.
And
all right, so
I tried to fix this mine. You remember this mine?
Yeah.
And it was because it's a disaster getting down there. I put in stairs there, and I screwed it all up, though. One more housekeeping, Brian.
Okay.
So all that's happened. Like I said, we started this series expecting no one to watch or care. Then people started caring. So one of the things I hear the most about IGN videos, right, is that it's hard to find them. We tell you every day. We post them at 10:30 on ign.com and YouTube, right? Still, people have trouble finding that videos because IGN posts so much content, both on IGN and YouTube. So here's what they're doing, Brian. You ready?
Yep.
They're bringing back Minecraft IGN on YouTube. You go to youtube.com/MinecraftIGN. You find all of our videos. Oh God, just Minecraft videos. You find just these Minecraft videos.
None of the other junk.
Just Minecraft videos. If IGN posts a Minecraft video, it goes to Minecraft IGN.
I like
just
that.
like these go now to Minecraft IGN. Right here, mother effer this is like the save. The save picture is this.
Okay.
The thumbnail.
So we're
this
back.
is where we should have started. We did not. We if you remember, we had like a diamond, I think, after last time. We don't have that no more.
Oh, all right. So this is kind of like halfway through
a
Groundhog
stroke.
Day.
It's kind of like a stroke. You had a stroke. You thought you were further along.
Yep.
Now I'm down here. I don't think I should have come down here. We don't have sticks. I need more stuff.
So youtube.com/MinecraftIGN.
Yeah.
Get all of our awesome Minecraft videos and none of the other junk.
And yeah, you don't have to complain anymore about
none of the top 100s and all the stuff that we put up on IGN.
Well, unless there's a top 100 Minecraft video, which I'm sure we're not far from making.
Oh man, I guess we're gonna have to do that one day. Oh, can we do that? Can we rate the blocks?
Yes. Top 100
dude, I love this
Minecraft
idea.
blocks.
Let's do top 100 Minecraft blocks.
Okay.
All right, number 1.
Well, hold on, don't spoil it all. We can debate the list right now.
All right. Well, I think that these are really wonderful because you can use these to make fires.
Yeah, I like it. Coal's a good one.
Coal's probably in the top 20 at least blocks.
Oh yeah, totes.
Yeah.
I don't like that for like diamonds. You need to. What
about?
I have no torches either because I lost those. See, this is the thing. You come down here, like I'll pick up where I left off, but you're like, oh, some of my stuff isn't even here.
Yep.
What the hell?
It hasn't
Mojang.
happened yet. Tomorrow.
J2.
Tomorrow is yesterday.
Oh God, this was the problem with the Telltale Back to the Future series,
Yep.
is that they wrote themselves in a corner and broke it. They broke Back to the Future, so no one can ever play with it again.
So that's kind of what we did.
I guess. I think we can play with this still.
I mean, Back to the Future is one of the greatest trilogies of all time, and Telltale makes awesome games. So that's, I mean,
you thought
to
it was
put
going
a
to go well.
positive spin. I think that puts us in a good light, Greg, if we're up there with those guys.
Yeah, but then Back to the Future, they made the 4th movie and they broke it.
I'm just trying to.
You didn't even play.
They didn't wait. They didn't make the 4th movie. There's no 4th Back to the Future.
That's what the game was. They made a Back to the Future game. Remember?
But it doesn't. That's not a movie.
That counts. They said it was 4th. They said it was canon. They had the guy on it. What's his face?
Doc Brown.
Gale. Well, he was in it too. With somebody.
Jimmy.
One of the guys who made the movie was in it.
Okay. All right. Well, back to our list. I think tree is up there.
Tree.
Yeah.
As a block.
Like tree wood.
See, I don't know if that counts.
What?
It's not a block, man.
What about a cow?
It's tree. That's not block.
He's made of blocks.
He looks like he's made of blocks, but he's clearly not. That doesn't make any sense. All right, we're getting out of here. We need to. You want to come up with a task today? Or, I mean, like.
Yeah, you know
we
what
keep doing the thing where we take time off and we come back and it's like, oh man, this is a train wreck.
All right, well, we had our pit of sex animals.
Yes.
And then
that went
that
well.
turned into food/incest dinner.
We do make them have sex with each other.
Yeah, and then they have sex with each other and their kids. And
shoot, I should have fed them probably before I left. I had more babies.
Oh, really?
I should have. Yeah. I'll go back on the way out and do that. Even though I guess I don't even have wheat. I got to go back and see how much wheat I got. I'm really mad that the save ate some stuff. I don't understand how I did that.
Don't worry about it, man. We're going to power through it.
Okay.
See, everybody knows how the sausage is made now, but it's okay.
I think they should always know, because then they just stop bitching at us about it. People today, it's a Podcast Beyond day. I get it on to, where's Podcast Beyond? Where's Beyond? You know what, man? If I could just sit there and dedicate the hour it takes me to edit Beyond and get it up for you, think I would? I would. Instead, I'm going to do that at 6:30 tonight, probably 7:30 from home.
Yep. And then there goes the night.
Yep.
And then people are like, hey, did you see the new Batman thing? And you're
I'm
like,
like,
no, I didn't have a chance to do that.
No, what happened?
So I was fixing the other thing for you.
What's the new Batman thing? You're just hypothetically?
Yeah, hypothetically speaking.
All right.
I used to love the Batman animated series. I used to watch that after school every single day.
Oh my god.
That's one of my favorites of all time.
I agree 100% with you on this.
Greg, do you like potatoes?
Yes.
Okay, because I see you were carrying one. I actually like potatoes a lot.
We're carrying a potato?
Yeah, I think so.
Where?
Unless that's a pork chop.
That's a pork chop.
I always think that's a potato.
That's a cooked pork chop.
Oh, can you get potatoes in this game?
I don't want to say no, because every time I think you can't do something in Minecraft, suddenly I got a dog baby. I don't know what's happening. It comes out along like that.
Because I like potatoes, but I don't cook with potatoes a lot because potatoes they got carbs, right?
Yeah. I don't cook potatoes a lot. You and I cook a lot. We talk about that every so often.
Yeah, we do. I like potatoes though, but I make potatoes with breakfast sometimes. Like I'll do like a hash.
Yeah.
Chop them up in little cubes.
I see.
Mix them with some onions and peppers and a little bit of olive oil. No,
don't like the onions.
You don't like onions? That's right.
Or peppers, really.
Really?
I like pepperoncinis. Does it count?
Okay, I can give you that.
Put them on my pizza.
Yeah, you talked about this. You don't like onions.
They're overpowering. They just anything you put an onion. I mean, if I wanted an onion, I'll just eat the onion because apparently
you can't just eat an onion.
No, I mean like it's to the point when you pick it off a burger when they put that raw onion on a burger.
That's disgusting.
Okay,
that's gross. But
see, this is what I'm talking about. Is the raw onion I'm not a fan of. Onion ring I don't mind. On a pizza I don't mind either.
All right,
there's exceptions to every rule.
This is not what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about you take an onion, you dice it up, and you cook it with some olive oil and a little salt and pepper until it's translucent. Right, and it's basically just texture at that point. It's like a soft dream.
Okay.
You just
dream.
It's fold into the rest of your food.
Gotcha.
But if you just have you eat like an onion raw, or you put like an onion, you cut out the slivers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's gross. It takes over the whole meal.
Yeah.
You have gross breath. Like, ladies and gentlemen, if you're about to go on a date for the first time, don't eat a whole onion. Don't even eat a part of an onion or something with some onion on it.
There was an article recently about bad date foods.
Yeah, it was weird because it was basically every food.
Yeah. Well,
like it was like don't eat sushi because sometimes
you got to shove the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah, you might have a fish hanging out of your mouth.
I don't know
how do these people? I mean, she has the same problem though. Like, or he. You know, if you go on a date, you're both eating the same thing.
That's what if they're cool or whatever. If they order cool food too.
It is a good way.
Wings, I would not. I love wings. I would not eat wings on a first.
I'm gonna make wings tonight.
Yeah, I made them last night. You do what? Are you using that sauce thing you like?
I think I'm gonna do my honey and sriracha. So
did you send me this yet? Or I think you did
so, yeah.
in a text message. Yes.
So what I do what Greg Miller does. I bake them, and then I toss them in the.
That's what I did last night. You're doing it right.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good way to do it. You get a good crunch that way, but without any of the calories of frying it. You don't have to sit there with like a deep dish of oil.
Yeah, like the pain of regret.
Yeah, and then it's like your whole house is smoking up. I remember reading that Kurt Cobain actually. He was making French fries.
What?
It sounds like a joke story.
Yeah, I was like, where is this going?
Kurt Cobain, when he was a kid, was making French fries, and he knocked over the whole oil thing all over his hand, and his doctor was like, "You're never gonna play guitar again." And then he was like, "I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play guitar
and kill myself
until I commit suicide.
I'm gonna get really popular and kill myself.
Yep, and then die." Unless he got there's theories that he got killed by.
He got whacked?
Yeah.
Courtney Love?
Yeah.
Killed him.
Yep.
Then faked the suicide note?
Yep. Or
No
either
way.
that or like one of the guys from the Foo Fighters so they could start that band. That's just
Dave
my
Grohl?
theory. No, not Dave Grohl. Dave Grohl was like.
You remember the first time you heard about Dave Grohl? You're like, oh yeah, the guy from Nirvana has a. You're like, who? That guy? No. Oh yeah, the drummer. You're like,
Yeah,
what?
that's weird.
Never even heard of this dude before.
Every time they're like, oh, it's the drummer. He started his own band. I'm like, I don't really trust that.
Yeah, I don't want to.
But now they've been one of the biggest bands in the world for decades.
Forever.
Now.
He's
So,
so
I mean,
talented. Dave
Yeah.
Grohl.
I mean, what do we know?
Nothing. We're stupid.
But it's weird. It's like, hey, the guy that works at the very back of the restaurant, he's on the sign.
He's
now.
gonna leave here and he's gonna go make this awesome
But
restaurant.
now he made the meatballs in the back. No, you don't understand.
You don't understand, man.
That's
This
Chef
guy's got
Boyardee
talent.
now.
He could do anything. He can sing. He can do the meatballs. It's everything. That's Chef Boyardee now.
Do you think like some other drummers saw that and they were like, all right,
Here's my chance.
this is my chance?
I'd like to hope so.
Because to me it felt like for the first time ever in bands that there was like, instead of just there being like the lead singer and the drummers, like it was sort of like a job you had to move up.
Yeah.
So like you started off as maybe the bassist and you're like, all right, I get like boom 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 boom, I get like that, and that's all. And then the drummer, like, I'm the backbone of the whole song, like you're doing that whole drum patterns and stuff like that. Then you're the lead guitarist and he's like it's all over the place. Lead singer, he's the one that like walks outside and it's like boom, 800 ladies all
Yeah,
over.
100%.
Moth.
That's what I couldn't imagine when you're. I think that when you are around other musicians, they always appreciate the drummer.
Yeah.
Nobody else gives a shit about them.
Yeah.
Like, nobody pays attention.
I
Nobody
like that
knows
you
what
said
they're
a
doing.
Strat.
Well, it's one of those things where I almost censor myself, and then I was like, you know what? It's been a long fucking day. I don't care. And we always end up cursing in these videos eventually. So
Yeah, I feel bad because a lot of kids watch this series, but I mean,
kids, these days they're much tougher than we were.
Are
They
they?
hear the bad words all the time.
I think kids are weaker nowadays. I think they hear more and they're exposed to more,
Yeah.
but because of that, they're bigger babies.
Don't you think they're just playing the game?
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I
I
think
get more
totally.
free stuff.
Yeah, totally. Oh, I mean, like, this is the thing. When I remember, I get in trouble for like stealing or something stupid as a kid.
What'd you used to steal when you were a kid?
I stole my cousin. The big one is I stole my cousin's. I actually did. There was two big ones for me. The one I'm thinking of though is that my cousin had the Ninja Turtle, the little glow-in-the-dark one that came inside the ooze. Remember that? You bought the can of ooze and there was a little baby turtle in there?
Great.
I took that at one point.
Did you
Now
take the
why?
ooze?
No, just that. I thought I could get away with it if I just took that. Who built Monks? Why'd you build this out of gravel? Idiots. So I took that, and then I'll be damned if my mom doesn't have a sharp eye.
Oh yeah,
Because I thought all the we'll get home, all this Ninja Turtle crap's gonna blend together. Oh damn it, creepers! Sure enough, I was playing with it that night. My mom's like, "What? When did you get that?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't know." I said, "Oh, I'm some dumb kid," but she immediately knew that she did not buy that for me.
Did she know because you stole something that was glowing in the dark at night?
No, I mean I don't think so. That'd be even cooler, I guess, if she was like that on the ball. But I think it was just that she recognized that she had not purchased that.
Yeah.
That seems like something I would have.
That's really
know.
cool of your mom. I mean, it's bad of your. What the hell happened to our house?
That creeper was here apparently when we weren't paying attention. we can't even hear the game audio right now. So.
Yep.
Anyways.
But I mean that's actually cool of your mom. I think I would be the same way if I had a kid and he had like a toy I never saw before. I'd be like, wait a minute.
See, but that's I guess, but it's one of those things like that's on the ball. You know what I mean? Like my mom, like I thought for sure all the Ninja Turtles blended together for my mom.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, she's not gonna know that like this one little thing. You know what I mean? But I'm like, literally is. I mean, and I don't know. Maybe it was I missed a conversation where he was like, my aunt was like, oh yeah, and Chuck's glowing in the dark turtle's missing. She's like, oh, that's weird. And then wait a sec, you know what I mean? But like, mom was on it.
Man, so there was this kid that came to my house in like 3rd grade.
Yeah.
And we were playing that game, Kid Icarus.
I remember this one on the 3DS. You have to have like a stand for it.
No, it's actually on the NES.
Oh,
because I said 3rd
that's where
grade.
it started. Oh, okay.
And then we got a time machine. No, and he came over and we were playing Kid Icarus with him all day, and it was really fun. And then he left. And I was like, Mom, I can't find Kid Icarus.
Oh,
and we couldn't find it for like ages. And my mom was like, oh, I bet you it was that kid, Robbie or whatever, that came over here.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, you can't be friends
You
with him
can't hang
anymore.
out with Robbie anymore.
And she was like, go to school, ask him if he knows anything about it. And I was like, I wasn't an interrogator. I don't know.
Yeah.
So when I was like, hey, Robbie, remember when you came over, we were playing Kid Icarus? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, did you like that game? He's like, yeah, that was one of the best games ever made. And I was like, I disagree. I actually like Super Mario 3 better. But have you seen it? And he was like, what do you mean have I seen it? And I'm like, it's missing from my house. And he's like, no, why? And I was like, I don't know, maybe it accidentally fell in your backpack.
Yeah,
which historically has happened never.
And he just turned around and belts you.
Yeah, no, and he goes, nah, I haven't seen it. So I went home and I was like, Mom, he doesn't have it. My mom goes, I think he's not telling the truth.
Damn, your mom's like Columbo.
Yeah, and she goes, I don't think you should hang out with him anymore. So I stopped being friends with him. And I think my mom stopped being friends with his mom.
Yeah.
And when we were never friends again. And then he moved to a different town like a year later. And I was like, Mom, I can't believe that. And every now and then for the rest of my childhood, his name would come up. We'd be like, remember Robbie? Yeah, that thief. And then a couple years later.
Yeah, I was going to say decades later you're moving or something.
A couple years later, we get it's Black Friday. And me and my brothers chip in and we get my parents a new TV.
Yes.
And we go to move the old TV and behind the TV is this little panel, and Kid Icarus, covered in dust and cat hair, just decades of dust, goes boom, falls out. And I'm like, oh man, I feel bad about Robbie. And my mom was like, sometimes you have to go with your gut.
Damn, that's awesome.
So we got the game back, and I lost a friend.
Yeah.
And I feel bad.
He moved away anyway, so it kind of in the end worked out.
Actually, yeah, you want to hear something even worse?
Oh God. What?
He got Lyme's disease.
Oh. He couldn't hang out with me and play games indoors no more, so he could only play outside and got the Lyme's disease.
Yeah, without a friend to play video games with, he had to go out in the woods, and then he caught the tick.
Yeah, that's the worst, the tick. Oh, don't even get me started on Lyme disease. I once wrote a story. Gosh darn it, that blew up too. Once wrote a story about Lyme disease, and the ticks came after me. That's a true story.
Wait, you wrote a story?
We'll pick this up next time.
Okay.
Our 15 minutes are up, ladies and gentlemen. Every day for 15 minutes, Brian and I play Minecraft and just talk about whatever. It's kind of like a Minecraft podcast. It's not about Minecraft.
Yep.
So it's like a normal IGN podcast. But today we blew up a bunch of our stuff and lamented the fact that none of the crap it was where it was supposed to be after the save.
Yeah.
So tomorrow at 10:30, we'll put up another one. You can come join us, and we'll all have fun. Make sure you subscribe to Minecraft IGN over on YouTube so you can keep up with what we're doing and not get bombarded with, what we think of the Man of Steel and Up at Noon and a bunch of other garbage.
Yeah. And stay with us right here, because there's no ticks.
Or are there? Nah, there's not up there.